Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my video, and today I'll be doing a review on the new Gemfan Flash 5152. Now this is a new propeller from Gemfan. You can see, if you didn't know what that intro was there, I just feel like these, the blade shape, if you look at it from the side, it shows an uncanny resemblance to a seagull wing, a bird wing if you see that, hopefully there. You can just see that from the side. I just thought that looked a lot like a bird. So, you know, if a bird uses the same shape, they must fly great, right? So they come in this new packaging from Gemfan with a pretty interesting bag here. It does say patent pending down here, so they must think they have something special here that they want to protect it. So these props, as of right now, come in 4 different colors. You have pink, clear, light blue, and black. And they are all a polycarbonate material, so they're pretty, very durable and pretty stiff there, but they're not quite as stiff as something like a glass nylon, but they are going to last much, much longer to, you know, prop strikes and stuff. In the bags, they also come with one of these little stickers. I thought this one was pretty funny. They're like little jokes on here. And I haven't got the same one in any of the bags I've opened so far, and I've opened about 10 bags, so, you know, there's a lot of jokes in there. It's pretty interesting. If we take a look at the propeller itself, you can see in the middle we have a large aggressive scoop there, and then we have a tapering out end with a very aggressive tip on the end, which is slanted downwards to help manage the vortexes coming off the end. So once this spins up to speed, hopefully this end will have less drag, and then the inner scoop can take over there. It's a pretty aggressive prop. It's more aggressive than something like a HQ 5x4x3, definitely, or something like the DL Cyclone V2 even. It's got a more aggressive scoop in the middle. And for the name, the 5152, it actually is a little bit larger diameter than some normal 5-inch props, about 1 or 2 millimeters. On most frames, it's not going to matter, but on some frames, it might. Like on my Beast X here, the distance between the canopy and this part was just so close there. You know, it didn't really, I don't know if it's going to make it or not, but we'll see. So let's get a weight on this guy here. Let's weigh the clear. I'll weigh all of them just to see. 4.94, so 5 grams about. 4.91, 5 grams. 4.92, so yeah, about 5 grams there. So it's not the heaviest of props, a little bit lighter than the Cyclone. However, because of the scoop is so aggressive, it is probably going to need a higher torque motor to move it. And I want to give a big shout out to Prop City for sending these into review. Thank you for that. I'm definitely looking forward to testing these out. So without further ado, let's go out for a line of sight flight on the Beast X with the Brother Hobby Tornado T2, 2206, 2300 kV motors, and the Raptor 210 for FPV with the Emax RS2205S 2600 kV. And I would rather use my Hyperlight V4s, but I'm currently waiting for a new set since I kind of trashed my old set. So these Emaxs will have to do for now. So let's cut to that. Alright, here we are outside for the line of sight test for the Gemfan 5152, and this will be with the Beast X, which once again has the Brother Hobby Tornado T2, 2206, 2300 kV motors here, and once again very close to the canopy here, but hopefully it should be alright. So let's plug the battery in here. Radio's already on. There we go. Now let's lead the way. And let's test it out. Start timer. All good there so far. Prop hitting the canopy a little bit, I can hear. Hopefully it will grind either the prop or the canopy down just that hair of a fraction. Sounds better now. You can see the blue and pink actually look pretty good. Flying good so far, haven't been above half throttle. There's a full throttle punch. Wow, these are very, very punchy. Here's a full throttle punch here. Alright. That's, definitely more than the Cyclone V2. Here it is again. Whoops. Wind's blowing. got a very nice sound to them. Here's full throttle. Wow, these are fast. I can't even keep it down. We got so much thrust for a low speed packet. Wow. These are definitely way faster than the Cyclone V2, at least on these motors. Oh my goodness. Wow, they just kick at the top end. But yeah, it's still 2300 kV, very torquey motors. You can still whoa, move them very good for line of sight. My timer's at 103. Test some prop wash.
1 minute.
Wow, they sound very good in prop wash. Probably because of the blade tips so good. Such aggressive blade tips there. Wow. And they look so nice with that pink and blue there too. Battery's hating me now.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Ooh, lost orientation there. Alright, come back in. That was over 3 minutes. And there we go. So that was the line of sight flight of the Gemfan 5152. Motors are ever so slightly warm, but at about 65 degrees out right now. That is definitely not bad. Battery's pretty warm as well, but they don't seem hugely inefficient. I still got over 3 minutes of a line of sight flight there. I was noticing some mid-throttle oscillations probably, but this quad I do need to soft mount the flight controller right now. The motors are soft mounted with some sticky tape, but the flight controller is hard mounted, direct bolted to steel bolts that go through the frame, so I need to get that soft mounted as well, so that could be an issue. So let's go over and put these on the Raptor 210 with the Emax motors, and then we'll take it out for FPV, and then we'll finish up. Alright, and now we can test the Gemfan Flash 5152 on my Raptor 210 here. And this is using the Emax RS2205S 2600 kV motors here. Would like to use the Hyperlight motors, but I currently don't have any that are in good enough condition, so we're going to be running with these. So, let's test it out. Alright, here we are. My video might suck because I'm standing backwards. But, let's just fly around here. Not even hardly using any throttle. And they're just booking. Pretty windy out right now. And I did not retune for these, by the way. Well, I definitely don't have as much power, I'd say, on these motors as the Tornadoes. Probably the kV is just a little bit too high for them. Just not as beefy as a motor. Full throttle. Yeah, I don't think that's nearly as fast. If you take a moment and look back at that full throttle punch run and then this cruising over, you can see that the last 50% of my throttle, I didn't really go any faster at all, which kind of proves my theory that this motor is just too small and not powerful enough at this kV to drive this prop. It still is moving though. So let's try some.
2 minutes.
It's got good power to punch over though. Let's try power loop. Oh, that was terrible. Really don't want to crash right now. I don't like stick filming. It feels weird. You got? good power though. Sorry I can't show you in-flight amp draw. There we go. I just don't have any current meters on my quads. Yeah, they corner well.
One minute.
Nice. Huh. I like them even on these little bit less powerful motors. No idea what my battery's doing though. Uh-oh. That's a bad sign. Battery, that sound is battery dead. My video just cut out. It's dead. Alright, here we are back again. So for the line of sight, I definitely liked these on these Brother Hobby motors. These are very powerful, low-end, torquey motors. And since this is a little bit more blade to turn, it's quite an aggressive pitch. That worked out very well. It had very good low-end punch as well as still high top speed. You can see all this mud here. I had a little run-in later in the day that I've got to clean these up. But you can see the props are not damaged at all, so they are very durable. As for the FPV with the Raptor, you know, it was kind of lackluster, but I found that with these Emax motors, a lot of other props, including the Cyclone V2, they just don't feel that good because they're heavier, more aggressive props. I actually usually run the V1 on these motors on this particular setup because the prop is heavy and meaty, so it does require some good torque for it. And the kV is a little bit high, so a 2205 motor on high kV, it's not the most torquey of motors. If only they had, like, you know, a 2306 and a mid kV. Oh wait, Emax has the 2306 2400 kV. You know, that'd be perfect for these. I think that would be probably the ultimate motor for these, and I hopefully do have some of those coming for my next build. So for the amps, I can't really tell you much because I don't have any current meters on any of my quads. But you can check out Kebab FPV or Ferrari. They both have posted DVR with amp footage in flight, and Kebab was maxing out his OSD at 140 amps, but Ferrari on the Emax, the 2400 kV, the 2306, after he calibrated, he said he was only getting about 25 per motor, so they're not that inefficient, especially if you don't spool them up too fast on a motor like this that can't handle them. If you keep them on something that can power through them, like these Tornadoes, you know, they're pretty nice. The extra diameter might be a problem for some people, but, you know, for most people it's going to be alright. Unless you're running something like a really small 190 True X or something like that. But all in all, I definitely like these props, especially on the Beast X. That was just definitely my favorite prop, and I'm definitely keeping them on this setup. And hopefully for the new setup, once I get the new motors in, and I'll keep testing them on new quads and new motors I get. But once again, a big thanks to Prop City for sending these in. There will be a link down below, prop.city. They're getting a bunch of, they have US stock, lots of stock, about 1,000 of each color, I think, at the moment. And they're getting other products and other props in at the moment. So thank you, Wesley, for that. Please subscribe if you want already. There will be a link down below to my Patreon if you wish to help support the channel. And I'll see you in the next video.